In the frozen wilderness of Russia's Ural Mountains, 9 skilled hikers embarked on a journey they would never return from. What began as a routine trek through the snow-covered peaks soon spiraled into one of the most chilling mysteries of the 20th century, the Dyatlov Pass Incident. January 1959, 9 experienced hikers, led by Igor Dyatlov, set out into the harsh and unforgiving terrain. They were young, adventurous, and confident in their abilities to conquer the elements. The group included skilled mountaineers, some even with military backgrounds, but none of them could have predicted the terror that awaited them. On February 1st, they set up camp on the slopes of Kol at Syakhl, known ominously as Dead Mountain by the indigenous Mansi people. They chose an exposed location, braving the elements as night fell. Little did they know, this would be their final resting place. What happened next remains a terrifying enigma. Investigators later discovered that the hikers had fled their tent in the dead of night, some barefoot, others with barely any clothing to shield them from the brutal cold. It was as though they were running from something or someone. Days later, the bodies were found scattered across the mountainside. Some were fully dressed, others were nearly naked. 2 were discovered near a makeshift fire, their hands charred. Others were buried beneath the snow, their skulls crushed, ribs broken, and 1 hiker was even found without a tongue. What had caused such horrific injuries? Theories began to swirl. Some said it was an avalanche, others whispered of Soviet military experiments gone wrong. But the injuries didn't add up. The force that caused such damage was said to be beyond what any human could inflict. And then there were the radiation levels. Some of the hikers' clothing tested positive for radiation. Then came the more fantastical theories. UFO sightings had been reported in the area. Strange orange orbs were seen in the night sky around the time the hikers met their doom. Was it a paranormal event, a secret weapon, or something not of this earth? The possibilities seemed endless and terrifying. The Soviet government closed the case, ruling the deaths as caused by unknown compelling force, but the files were sealed, and the truth hidden beneath layers of secrecy. What was the government hiding? Did they know more than they were letting on? The case was buried, but the questions remained. Decades later, the mystery of Dyatlov Pass endures. A memorial now stands near the site where the hikers met their tragic fate, but the true story of what happened that night may never be known. Their names are etched in stone, a reminder of the cost of exploring the unknown, where terror lurks just beyond the edge of reason. What truly happened on that fateful night in Dyatlov Pass? Was it nature, human error, or something far more sinister? We may never know. But one thing is certain, there are some places in the world where the unknown still reigns supreme. This is Midnight Murmurs ... and the whispers in the dark continue.